Hello everyone. This is a Dying Light 2 guide on getting a gold medal on the Hoverboard Parkour Challenge. Now, if you enjoy pain and suffering, then this challenge will not disappoint you. I want to start by saying it isn't required for an achievement or anything, so it is simply for us completion nerds. I also want to say to be mindful of the upload date on this guide. It is very possible that the mechanics of the hoverboard, as well as the gold medal time, could be changed. I personally feel that the gold medal time is way too stingy, especially when you compare it to the other parkour challenges and their associated gold medal times. This challenge took quite a lot of effort, and I wanted to provide a guide on what I learned. I was able to achieve a gold medal time multiple times, so it is a route that can be learned and can achieve a level of consistency. Now, if you've attempted this challenge, you know by now that it is extremely wonky and annoying. The hitboxes on the mines are insane. The checkpoints don't work half the time, and you can clamber and get stuck on virtually every little obstacle. I just want to say I feel your pain, and just know my runs were the culmination of many hours of attempts. So I wanted to start off with a basic run that uses virtually no movement tech at all. This is just simply from point A to point B in a relatively clean manner. I honestly believe if they ever patch this time, that this run should be pretty close to gold. It would make it a lot more fair. There I used a boost. I used boost in a couple of spots just to navigate the trickier obstacles. The goal of this run is to get a default time of sorts, and that'll give us an idea of how much time we need to shave off to achieve 110. So you can see, even though it's a clean run, I'm already over the gold time. So 124, we need to shave off 14 seconds to reach the gold medal time. So to achieve 110, we're going to need a really clean run with theoretically 15 boosts. To start, I believe you need to have the paraglider fully upgraded, although I did not test this. But the primary movement tech of the hoverboard we will be utilizing is glide boosting into a kick cancel. So you boost, as you do with the paraglider, and near the apex of height, you kick, and then I like to spam jump. And it seems to make landing back on the board and maintaining your speed way more consistent. And this is a very rough estimate, but each boost roughly saves a little under a second. So that's where theoretically I reach the number of needing 15 boosts to achieve 110. So right off the beginning, as soon as you can, you are going to boost into a kick cancel. Now you can get 2 off in the beginning, but I found it very difficult and it isn't necessary. I don't recommend it. So here when you boost off this, you want to make sure you kick cancel earlier than you think so you land and go through the point. And you want to land on the concrete so you make sure the checkpoint triggers. So this point can be an absolute pain. I swear half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. What I found to be the most consistent is make sure you boost at the end of the log. So you can boost before it and hit it, but it seemed inconsistent. So just reach the top of the log, then you boost. So here I like to boost into this checkpoint and make sure you stay low and go through the center. That seems to be more consistent. So this is one of the trickiest parts of the run. Make sure you don't overshoot the turn. You can undershoot and still save it, but overshooting, it's almost always a done deal. As I get nearer to the checkpoint, you're going to see that I veer off the log, and that is so when I boost, I don't hit my head on the bridge above. And as you're boosting, you want to make sure you kick cancel almost immediately. That way you land steady and maintain your momentum. A lot can go wrong with this. You can go underwater, you can clamber on the ramp, all sorts of things. Here you want to boost as you're hitting the checkpoint, and it can be a little tricky because you're a blind landing, but it's not too difficult. Just make sure you stay more to the left and make sure you kick cancel soon enough so you land before the point and not after. Otherwise you'll fly past it. So you're going to hit a big boost off the ramp, and then you're going to boost again immediately as you land. And this is going to be a huge time save. So the goal is to boost onto the concrete where the point is, and then you're going to hard turn to the left. Now you're going to bonk into the wall, but that is totally fine. So this is another pretty tricky jump in the run. As you hit that point, you want to boost up. And the goal is to land on that incline you see in the distance. If you go too far, you tend to hard land. So you want to land earlier so you keep your momentum. So coming into this straightaway, you want to boost as often as possible and make sure you clear the light posts. And also be mindful that the radius of the mines is like a mile long. You kind of always want to hit the center of the points. This one right here, you can be a little bit above it. There's not a lot to say about this next checkpoint. Just make sure your timing's good and you're going through the center. I have seen runs succeed where they went up the bridge as intended, and that's fine too if you can pull it off. This ending is pretty horrendous, and it's mostly due to the fact that you can't really practice. You just have to get to the end of the run and try it. Make sure you boost, you don't hit the overhang, and you just have a smooth roll over all the cars. For the ending, drop kick into the point. It's a nice time save if you can hit it clean. And that was my first gold medal. 109.64. Just barely did it, even with an ultra clean run. For the end, I'm going to show my second run, which was faster. from beginning to end with no interruptions and no commentary. So that's all from me. Good luck and let me know if you get it.
Choices.